Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Pokemon Pocket freaking video. In today's video, we are going to go over the best decks in the meta right now today. And honestly, I'm actually surprised to see the rankings of these decks. And I'm actually also surprised on what decks aren't going as good as I thought they were going to do. Honestly, I'm going to be so straight up with you. I thought Gyarados, Mega Gyarados EX was going to rampage the meta. However, it's not. It is not even. We're in Pokemon meta. This website is really great if you like to be caught up on the tier list, what decks are good, what decks are bad. Honestly, have fun with any deck you'd like. However, Mega Gyarados EX is not even in tier 1, tier 3, or even tier 4. There's not even a tier 2. It's either you're the best deck in the game or you're mediocre. So I have a couple decks here. Tier 1, obviously, Suicune EX is still so strong. We have a first place listing today, as you know. Oh, whoa, Greninja EX. That's new. Okay, that's actually new. With Suicune paired up with Giratina, Giratina is literally the most versatile card. This card came out in March. And it's still good going into the next year. At the end of the year, it's been so long, and this card is still so strong. Suicune EX is still so strong. We have Mega Absol EX. I was not expecting Mega Absol to be this good. I thought it was going to be one of the worst, like, Megas in the game, but it's actually really good. Only needing 2 energy to attack. Darkness Claw doing 80 damage. Your opponent reveals their hand. So not only your opponent reveals their hand, you're also doing 80 damage. That's a really good side effect. Choose a supporter card you find there and discard it. So you're actually finding a Pokemon supporter card and you're discarding it into their discard pile. That is so strong, so powerful. Pair this up with like Silver. I mean, you don't even need to pair it up with Silver because you're kind of wasting like a chance to use a supporter card. Instead, you could just use Darkness Claw and do damage. And on top of that, you could use a supporter card without having to use it. When I first saw this deck, I was like looking through the stuff. I was so surprised. This deck got first place. Not only it got first place in this tournament. Yeah. Turbo Tourney. It actually got, yeah. Yo, it got first place in 2 different tournaments, guys. This deck is really strong. Pichu to ramp up Oricorio, the stupid chicken. And then we have Mega Absol and Darkrai. Darkrai has also been very strong since January. This card has been so strong since January. So even before Giratina was released, Darkrai was dominating the meta. This deck actually looks pretty strong. Red card, 2 red cards. Yeah, red card. At first, red card was kind of, I remember in the first game. Come on, let's go. It's been 1 year. I'm an OG player, day 1 player. Red card at first it was okay card, but now we have so many cards that can manipulate your hand, manipulate your discard pile, manipulate even the cards you draw. So red card is a great card to pair up with Mega Absol EX. I actually made this. I'm actually gonna move myself this way. I actually made this Gyarados deck, and I just posted a video. So check out that video. Really good video. Thank you guys so much for over 700 views on that video. Arigato gozaimasu. So, I made this deck, and it's honestly, I like it. I enjoy playing with this deck. You got 2 Gyarados, you got Mantike to ramp up energy. Misty, honestly, is our main way to ramp up energy, and I feel like that is why Gyarados EX isn't popping off in the meta right now, because there's just not a consistent way to get energy for Gyarados. Gyarados needs 4 water-type energy to do 140 damage, and, compare Gyarados EX's, that was a bad picture. Compare Gyarados EX's, effect to, let's say, Absol. Absol has a better effect. I think Absol has a better effect, definitely. Yeah, this deck got first place in this tournament. Suicune got second place. Another deck, same deck, third place. Mega Altaria. Let's talk about Mega Altaria. Mega Altaria actually surprised me too. I honestly thought Mega Altaria was going to be good. Like I said, 2 people are just getting first place today, yesterday. Wow, people are popping off. Yo, okay, another reason why Gyarados isn't working, because cards like this. Jirachi literally can counter. They have released so many cards that counter Magikarp in this meta. In today's meta, it's they didn't want Gyarados to win, and that that breaks my heart. However, we got Sableye. I actually just recently pulled this guy. Dirty Throw. Discard a card from your hand if you can't attack. Wait, what? Oh, discard a card from your hand, and if you can't attack, there's nothing. 70 damage. Not bad. Sableye is actually pretty strong. Having 80 health as a basic Pokemon, not bad, not bad. Mega Altaria, Mega Harmony for only 2 energy. It does 40 damage. This attack does 30 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon. So I'm pretty sure that's 130 max. Because I recently sauced this Mega Altaria player because he couldn't stop my Gyarados. Not bad. Swablu. Sing is that status condition in this meta is going to be very, very, very common in today's matches. You see people are doing this in tournaments. People are bringing Sing, Chimecho, not Chimecho, Chingling. You got Mega Blaziken with the burn, right? A lot of these Pokemon are going to have status conditions. That's why when I built this deck, I had Nurse Joy because we needed some way of healing, and we also needed a way to cure the status conditions. So Mega Altaria, I'm actually so surprised. And then we definitely have, Mega Blaziken. Next up, we'll talk about Mega Blaziken because Mega Blaziken is not even in tier 1. Mega Blaziken only has a power level of 10. It's honestly strange because Mega Blaziken I really thought was going to be very powerful. Mega Blaziken having the highest HP in the game, tied with Mega Gyarados, 210 HP. That's a lot of HP. You're gonna have a lot of trouble taking down this character. Mega Burning for only 2 fire type energy, doing 120 damage. Discard a fire energy from this Pokemon. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. So max damage, you're doing 150 plus the burn. And if your opponent continues to do that burn, I think you're doing 20 HP, or I think it's 20. Yeah, 20. Mega Blaziken is very strong. Paired up with the Flame Patch, this card was meant to go hand in hand with Mega Blaziken. So I'm actually very surprised to see. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm actually very surprised to see that this deck is not even like on the same level, on the same tier as Mega Absol. I'm actually just so surprised. But this deck did get first place. So this deck is good enough to beat. Look who is in second place. Mega Absol. So this deck definitely is a good deck. Who got third place? Suicune. Wow. I'm actually so surprised. And then pairing them with Entei. I think Entei is a really strong Pokemon. Being a basic Pokemon that has a great ability, Legendary Pulse. At the end of your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, draw a card. This Pokemon card is going to be great for drawing, to be able to draw cards. Make sure you get your Torchics. Make sure you get your rare candies. It's going to be good. And then this is the only Gyarados deck that I saw that at least got top 5 in a tournament. 88 players, only top 4. That's honestly, it's unfortunate. This deck is a little, different from my deck. However, I think Miltank is a great card. Miltank is a strong basic Pokemon, able to do great damage. However, 2 Mantikes, 2 Magikarps. I think that this Magikarp is way better than any of the Magikarps. So I think that if you do plan on running Gyarados, definitely rock this Magikarp right here. It's from the Wisdom and Sea and Sky Lugia pack, so I definitely recommend that. And a lot of people are running so 2 Megas and then 1 regular Pokemon. So I remember in Mega Blaziken, he actually was running. People are running regular Blaziken. Mind you, Blaziken is not an EX Pokemon and doing 100 damage for the same amount of energy, just without having that burn effect, which is actually pretty good, because if you do plan on to evolve into this non-EX Blaziken, then at least your opponent is taking 1 point instead of 3. So I think that's actually good. I'm a hardcore Gyarados fan. I was so surprised that they were going to add Mega Gyarados. I had a great time. Obviously, if you guys saw the video, I have 2 immersive Gyaradoses, so I was actually so surprised. I was hunting for Gyarados. Dropped $50 to make that video, a 100-pack opening video. It was insane. So I'm actually kind of, a little sad that Gyarados isn't in the meta. It's just, you don't fight Gyarados. You just don't. Jolteon EX, actually a very strong card as well. However, if you guys like this video, let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I really do. I love making content for you guys. Let me know what is your favorite Pokemon deck in Pokemon Pocket right now. And I'll see you guys next time.